Hello and welcome, my obese caterpillars, who are hopefully going to turn into somewhat less obese, beautiful butterflies. We have another weird Chimps video for you guys. We're back in action with a Chimps Plus. And if you guys don't know, I've done a lot of Chimps videos in the past where I specifically have been trying to do... let's see, is this going to work? Let's see. Come on. Get it. No! Alright, that's not the end of the world yet, but I did not... should I go grape shot? Alright, we're already running into some issues. Well, back to it. So, I've been doing a lot of Chimps videos for a long time, and one of my favorite series that I've ever done, I think in almost the entirety of my BTD6 career, has been my Chimps Plus, and Chimps Plus series. What I do in this series is decide to play with one single type of tower. In this case, we're playing with Buccaneers, and I try to beat Chimps mode. Now, for regular Chimps, I just did a beginner map. Then I decided I wanted to make it more difficult, so I decided I had to do an intermediate map. Then I decided, well, let's make it even more interesting. Let's do an advanced map. And so far, we actually have been successful playing some advanced maps, believe it or not. We beat it with Monkey Ace, and I'm pretty sure we beat it with Ninjas as well. And now, the question is, can we do it with any other towers? Can we solo an advanced map with just Buccaneers? Now, this is not a guarantee that this is the map that we have to play it on. There's a couple other maps that are possible, but I think this one's probably the most likely because we can start with a Buccaneer. And that allows us to do something weird, which is allowing us to use Admiral Brickle. Now, if we can't do a Buccaneer start, we cannot use Admiral Brickle. Instead, we're going to have to go with Quincy or something else that just, I don't want to say it's going to suck or anything like that, but it definitely will not be helpful long-term for us. So, here's where we're at. Early game with the Buccaneer. What I want to see is, can I save up and get an Admiral Brickle right from the get-go? And of course, I'm going to put Admiral Brickle right at the very beginning of the map here, because I want her to aim strong things. So I'm going to put her just right here. She doesn't have the biggest range anyways, but I think this is good enough, and hopefully it's good for us long term. 750,000 people have officially subscribed to my channel, Super John Bombo. SJB, actually. And it's hard to not cry when I talk to you guys about this stuff, but that is a ridiculous number, something I've been striving for and thinking about. And by the way, I'm going to go on a quick diatribe for about 2 minutes or so, so if you guys want to just skip to the next part of the video, feel free. But I wish that I could give you guys a hug or a handshake or whatever you guys are comfortable with. Thank you guys for helping me get here. It's ridiculous. I never thought I would be a YouTuber. When I got my first 1,000 subscribers, I thought it was ridiculous. It was insane, and it was crazy. And you guys have just kept helping me get further and further, and I just wanted to shout you guys out and say thank you. Again, I wish I could give you guys more than that. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys a quick thought experiment to show you how absolutely astronomically large 750,000 people is. So I decided to turn you guys all into pennies. Now, I think of you guys more than pennies, obviously, but... Oh, by the way, if you guys want to help me make some pennies, use my creative support code, SJB. But if I turned every single one of you guys into pennies, 750,000 people, that's 2.5 grams per penny. And if you math it all out, it ends up being over 4,000 pounds worth of pennies. That's 2 tons of pennies. I don't know what that is in kilograms exactly, but like 1,700, something like that, 1,800 kilograms worth of pennies. That is absurd. That is crazy to imagine that just like sitting in a giant pile. So 750,000 people is a lot of people. And I could have never gotten here without you guys. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining me throughout this entire journey, this 10-year plus journey that I've been on YouTube. I hope that it continues. I hope that we can reach 1 million and maybe even higher than that. But as of right now, I just want to celebrate 750K. It's something I've been striving for a really long time. And I know that I've been having a rough time lately with my health and everything, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for helping me out and getting me here. And I hope that we can continue on and push forward and be awesome together. So thank you guys so much, and enjoy the show. So for camo detection, I think what I want to do is I'm going to go for a Crow's Nest Buccaneer over here. Eventually it's going to be my cannon ship, and eventually that's going to be my Pirate Lord. As far as positioning goes, I really can't tell you if this is the best spot or anything like that, but I definitely want to put them in an area where we're kind of in a concave zone, basically. Because no matter what, if I'm hitting the last balloons or even the first balloons over here, we're going to shoot through, hit two types of layers, especially if there's a lot of balloons on the screen. So we do have to think about these things sort of ahead of the game, ahead of when we're actually going to have some major issues. And right now, I'm pretty happy with my defense. Honestly, Buccaneers early game are pretty decent. Mid game, they're okay, but you do need to start getting some 5th tiers going, specifically carrier flagship. And then late game, though, that is where I think we are going to run into some major issues. Don't get me wrong, Brickle's nice, and having these abilities is awesome, and having her available to do really weird micro, specifically with the Mega Mine, is also going to be really interesting, and it gets really freaking weird with Mega Mines, because they actually don't help all the time, specifically because there's too many balloons on the screen sometimes when they pop them. When they pop the Moabs. So yeah, we got a lot ahead of us today. Hopefully this just goes smooth and we ride this into the sunset, but I have a feeling that it's not going to go down that way. An important thing to note here is we do have to be smart. I don't use Admiral Brickle all that much, so I made sure I read through all of these just to kind of confirm what I thought I knew. And the one thing that I wasn't sure about, but now I know, Naval Tactics affects all water-based monkeys everywhere. So before level 19, basically before late game, you do have to put them inside of the range of Admiral Brickle here, if you want this ability, and specifically all of her extra stuff here to do more damage. Now I'm hoping that since we're right on the edge here, eventually we get to the point where we can actually be in range here, but I am not 100% certain that that's going to happen. So I'm hoping, but this could lead to our downfall. One silly, stupid mistake, misplacing a Buccaneer here. Now I could also build just another Buccaneer, get another cannon ship here, get him up to a Pirate Lord and everything, and that wouldn't be the end of the world. You know what? Maybe I should just do it. There's really nothing wrong with one extra cannon ship on the screen, right? It's not the way I wanted it to go down, but this is not a terrible location. Yeah, you know what? I don't love it. I feel like I'm wasting money, but I think it's the correct thing to do. We're going to go for another cannon ship and another crow's nest here. A little upset about that, but as long as we can get a Monkey Pirates before round 40, easily going to take down the Moab, we should be good. So don't forget that not only do we have to get Monkey Pirates before round 40, we have to get it before, with enough time to actually get our ability up and use it on round 40, which luckily I think is going to happen here. Very, very hopeful about that. Yes, looks good, and we do have that ability, so for round 40. Normally a decent issue on these challenges. Not a big deal at all in this situation. Buccaneers, man. Freaking rocking it. All right, so again, no major issues so far. But I have to start thinking about how I'm going to beat the mid-game, because I don't think I can survive with just a Monkey Pirates. I don't think I can save up for a Pirate Lord right now. I think I need to start building some other stuff, and I think the #1 tower that I want to go for is a carrier flagship. Now, upsettingly, to start off the game, I had to go for a faster shooting Buccaneer, and I didn't have to go for Grape Shot, but I just got it because I thought it was going to be the best tower for me for a little while, and it did. It worked out really, really well for us. But now I won't have a carrier flagship with camo detection, which would really, really suck here against DDTs later on in the game. Even though we can use this ability to get some extra DDT popping power with that cam detection aspect, I don't want to rely on that. So instead, I am going to go for another Buccaneer over here. Again, just kind of clumping him right now. I want to try to keep him in range of Brickle. And it looks like I think she's already got enough range to include this Buccaneer. So that's just... This was worthless. I don't call it completely worthless, but a little on the stupid side. All right, here we go. We're going to go for a quick destroyer. We're going to go for the cam detection here, and I'm going to go straight into a carrier flagship, basically. All right, I had to use one of my abilities here for around 47, but aircraft carrier is up now. That is a ton of extra popping power, and believe it or not, this map, it's short, but it's not ridiculously short. It does give us a reasonable amount of time to kind of pop some balloons over here. It's going to suck. It's going to suck real bad late in the game, because Super Ceramics against carrier flagship, I don't want to say garbage, but I really don't have anything good. Even if I spam destroyers in the back or cannon ships in the back or whatever the heck I can in the back here, Super Ceramics are gonna be an issue. And I need to wait until level 19 for Brickle to make sure that I can build Buccaneers over here to actually be helpful. And I believe she will reach level 20, no problem. I'm gonna guess in early 90s or something like that. But at the same time, you don't want to bank on that fact. You still have to be smart about it and make sure that you kind of time this out, because I don't use Brickle all that much. I'm not experienced. I gotta say, the good news about this strategy so far is that without very many abilities, if any, we've actually been rocking the balloons pretty easily. I mean, this is the first time they're even like sneaking through over here, and we still got carrier or aircraft carrier still kind of running around and doing stuff. So, not a big deal. As long as we get this guy before round 63, I think we're golden for a long. Oh, look at this though. Look at this, look at this. So we gotta be careful. And this is Chimps. No continues, bro. We have to exit out. We cannot just restart or something like that. I'll admit, I kind of forgot to to play on the challenge editor. I think in a lot of these really, really difficult situations, it's probably worth it to play the challenge editor, because it really sucks when carrier flagship's chasing a little bit. One super ceramic's about to get popped, then it just goes, meep, sneaks through your defense, and you get so angry, and you rage at life, you know, just the usual. All right, so we're just going to use that ability. All right, looks like we survived, so that's good. I just need to start using my abilities, I think. You know, there's really nothing wrong with it. Basically, every time one of these... Oh, crap, look at this, dude. What? Things are going very quick through our defense. Second thing is, I really have no idea how to make this happen properly. Truthfully, like, what do I do here? I need these guys to, like, start going over here or something and start popping things. I cannot rely on luck to randomly hit things over there. It just doesn't make any frickin' sense. Luckily, I am relying on luck, I guess, because this time around, we kind of won. At least a little bit. But once we get this guy, it's going to be a big difference. But until I get him, it's going to suck. We're $5,000 away from this, and the lucky news here is I think I can save this for around 60 and skill the BFB. As long as we can survive for one more round here, around 50. No, my God, do we have a camel? Yeah, we do. We have Camelot Pop and Power. Whew, it scared me a little bit. All right. We're just going to use this ability here, clean this up, and we'll kill round 60. Should have the carrier. Ba-boom, ba-bloom, ba-bloom. All right, carrier flagship is up. So a little bit of issues kind of in the late 50s here, but now, again, once you get this guy, it's not like an automatic win or anything like that, but usually until round 80, you will not have any issues. And because we have 20 rounds of not really having to deal with any issues, she's only going to get stronger and stronger. And, of course, buff these guys more and more. So my towers that already exist are going to get better and better over time, which is pretty sweet. But I have to show you guys round 63. Let's see how we're going to do. No guarantees, but carrier flagship is pretty beefy. So let's use the second ability here. Oh, crap. Okay, luckily these things move real quick. You know, they're like actually sniping. And we're going to use this ability for the end of round 63, and that is why we use our abilities. Smart leg. Now, we've got Mega Mons at this point, but they don't last forever or anything like that. And honestly, in most situations, it doesn't even help that much to use Mega Mons, because what's happening is normally you want to pop the frontest balloon. You let the big balloons kind of stay on the screen for longer, and the ceramics that are super quick, you pop those guys. It kind of just revolves and revolves and revolves and makes the round last as long as you possibly can. But when you use a Mega Mon, what can happen is you pop the BFBs very, very quickly. You pop all the balloons inside very, very quickly, and yes, you did more damage, but you might have too many ceramics on the screen for you to deal with all at the same time. It doesn't really matter too much in the early 60s, but once you get to the late 90s, that's when it becomes a major issue and can actually make you suck super hard. All right, 75 already becoming kind of an issue here. Dango. The good news is, again, we are close to our Pirate Lord, so maybe we'll make this happen. I'm going to use my abilities a little bit more, but I kind of want to keep this around 76. I just don't know for sure that carrier flagship can kind of handle these guys. Oh, my God. Oh, it's really annoying. I am annoyed that carrier flagship is not cleaning up the balloons in the back, dude. I don't think this is a bad position. I mean, he does have a regular attack that's sort of destroyer-like, but maybe we should have just put him in the back here. I don't know. All right, let's try to use our insta-kills just a smidge better. Insta-killed one of these BFBs sort of later on in the game. I am going to try to not Mega Mine here. Carrier flagship does clean up. We got to use our ability here for around 76, though. We do clean those up, and that's going to give us enough money for Pirate Lord. All right, so another big money change for us. But if we're struggle-lugging against 75 and 76 and 77, that does not bode well for late game. And on top of that, we have one other huge dilemma at this point that I really don't want to talk about, but I think I have to. All right, Bloon Pop and Power. Okay, we can manage. We can manage. The huge dilemma is normally you got money to spend. You can spend it on 5th-tier towers. We've already got our carrier flagship, only 27k. We already got our Pirate Lord, only 28k. I mean, these guys together, all inclusive, 65,000, something like that, is not a lot of money. We get $170,000 on Chimps mode. And of course, we don't want to go for a trade empire. We don't want to go for favorite trade, so this is all garbage. So now we're stuck. Do we spam aircraft carriers? Do we spam monkey pirates? Do we spam destroyers? Do we spam cannon ships? Or do we just spam all these lower towers? Or do we just kind of mix and match a little bit? And that is where I have no idea, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in sandbox mode. I'm going to build this loadout here. I'm going to send some of the later rounds in the game and just see what works better. 3 or 4 carrier flagships, a bunch of cannon ships, or a combo play. And then I can know for sure if I'm doing the best that I can do, or if I am just screwing this up royally. Okay, so there's absolutely 0 guarantees with this, but after my sandbox testing, I basically tested 4 carrier flagships versus 4 cannon ships, or rather, monkey pirates, and I thought monkey pirates were better. Why? Because they can insta-kill DDTs, they can insta-kill some BFBs, which, honestly, there's some pretty reasonably difficult BFBs in this game. So I think I'm going to try that, and they were a little bit better for the ceramic cleanup. So that's my plan. I'm going to go for some monkey pirates. Now, I only built 4 of them, and with this defense right here, I was able to clean up almost every round if I had my max abilities when I started those rounds. Now, that doesn't happen in a real game every single time, but if I could plan and manage things properly and I can get a few more cannon ships than that, this might actually be not that horrible. So let's do this. We're going to go for our monkey pirates, and I went for the faster shooting and double shot here because eventually, once she reaches level 19, this ability gives us camo detection automatically, which was the thing that I basically needed to pop round 95 and round 99. Again, putting a lot of eggs in my basket here of saying I need more popping power rather than I'm going to go for camo detection. But as of right now, this was the best option. I'm a little afraid still, admittedly, but knowing that 81 is going down really easily kind of makes me feel a little excited here. All right, and yeah. And this also means that she's got to reach level 19. I did say that she was level 19 for around 95. I don't know if she's going to reach that, so I just don't freaking know, man. I just don't freaking know. But if... Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, round 95 is looking a little scary now that I think about it. No camo detection for these guys in the back here. All right, I'm gonna play a little safe here. I'm gonna go for some... I'm gonna go for a couple monkey pirates here, but I'm gonna leave the cross path open for now. If we make it to round 95 and we're not having issues with 95, I think I can go fast shoot and double shot on everything because I'll have enough insta-kills for 99, which is only 9 total DDTs. And if you use a Mega Mine, you can delete like 3 of them. This can delete 3 of them. And then if you have 6 of these guys, boom, that's all of them covered, man. Actually, really only need 3, 3, and 3. That's 9 of them, right? But just to play it safe, I mean, 6 and 3, I can already insta-kill all of them. That sounds pretty cool, too. Oh, man. All right, so I know that I'm thinking this out pretty hard here, but this is going to be one of those things where we can make it to around 97, 98, 99, and you have to beat every single one of those. You can't just beat most of them. You have to beat every single one of them to make this actually go through the way you want it to go through. I'm just going to Mega Mine this thing. I'm just going to blow it up. It doesn't really matter that much. We're not having that many issues, but Zone My Gods will end up being somewhat problematic long-term here. All right, let's go for another one of these cannon ship monkey power combos. And this was how many I built in my last game, and I already got 4 of them on round 86. This means a lot of money still going to be coming our way, guys. I think this is going to go down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix and match a little bit. I did not do this in my testing, but I still think mixing and matching is usually better than not mixing and matching. And having a little bit of extra random popping power kind of throughout the map here, probably beneficial for us. All right, we're just going to blow these puppies up. Like I said, it's a little bit risky to do something like this because you could have too many balloons pop out all at once. But it doesn't always go down that way. So, still going strong here. And Brickle's already level 15. I'm really hoping here, man. I don't know. Again, I'm not used to her, and I'll be honest, I don't really pay attention that much to leveling people up when it's specifically this important. Normally, it's just like, yeah, I kind of take it as it goes. And if it goes my way, awesome. If it doesn't go my way, I figure out how I'm going to deal with it in a different way. All right, I'm going to go for another cannon ship all the way to the backpack here. I don't like doing this, by the way. This is freaking scary. But I'm doing it anyways. Here we go. Round 90. So we're going to wait for these DDTs. I'm going to try to insta-kill all of them. Take it slow here. There's 3 of them coming out. 1, 2, and 3. Insta-kill them all. We got them. One Pirate Lord. That's the power. All right, level 16 already for Brickle. We do have some balloons reaching the very back of the map here, which is kind of scary. Don't really love it. But again, I've got 3 of these guys right now that don't have their cross paths. So they're going to get way more powerful if they're fast shooting. And if I need to get the camo detection, of course, I'll go for the camo detection. And I'm going to go for another one. I think also pretty far back here. I don't know. This is not a horrible spot, but I really feel like this is significantly better, even though it's closer to the back, which is way scarier. But you can tell, when they're not reinforced super ceramics, they're still going down right now. when they get to reinforced super ceramics, that's when you start to have some major issues. Okay, 93. More DDTs coming out. We're going to try to insta-kill almost all of them. Here we go. We got 3 of them dead. 1, 2, and 3. All 6 DDTs are officially dead. That's the power of, again, insta-kills, man. So I'll take it. Brickle's about to reach level 17 here, but I could spend money on her. I don't want to, but I could make it a priority for myself. But the big issue is, obviously, I'm not reaching level 19 for round 95. And that could be what actually takes us down here. All right, we're going to try to insta-kill these things. I'm going to go... I got to save it. No, I can use it. We're going to go for this ability. I'm not going to Mega Mine, though. I don't want to blow anything up. I want to save it for round 95. This should come back by the time I need it for round 95 here, but again, I'm not getting the cam protection on anything over here, so this is doing almost nothing as far as popping camo balloons go. So what I'm going to do is, it's a little weird, but I'm going to go for a carrier flagship. I will get the cam protection on them. I don't love it because it doesn't pop the DDT layer. It doesn't have a lead camo popping power, but it will pop those balloons, which is pretty important back here. All right, we're going to do for now is for round 95. I'm going to go for one of these guys up to cam detection. We're going to insta-kill some of these guys. I'm going to do a Mega Mon in the middle of all this. All right, most of the DDTs are dead so far. I'm going to use this ability early. And it looks like it's going to be close, but I think we got it. With every single ability used. We got to hope that this lasts long enough for the DPs to go down. And yes, it does. But now we got a big, beefy level coming up in here. 96, but not as bad as 98 by any means. All right, we're still going to use all of our abilities if we can. We got some reinforced super ceramics coming in right now, though. But because I popped those things, I think the rest of them, I'm going to go for a fast shooting double shot. I don't think the camo balloons are going to be a big issue. So there we go. We got that going. I'm going to go for... Uh-oh. They're getting to the back here. Scary stuffs, but we do take them down. All right, we're going to go for more cannon ships, baby. You know what? I don't love it, but let's do another one over here. I think it's going to be a better position than throwing them randomly in a stupid spot back here. Doesn't help that much against the balloons, but it does help it against popping metal glass balloons, and that's actually still an issue for us. All right, so 96 without using very many abilities at all. Let's go for a couple BFB insta-kills, because we're not going to need them for around 97. We're going to insta-kill one of the Oh My Gods. A lot of balloons. Whew. All right, so we're going to kill one of these guys for sure. Level 17. She's not going to make it, man. She's not going to make it. She's not going to make it to 19 for 98 or 99. I might have to spend the money. Oh, God, I'm not even have enough money. This does suck. I'll admit it. This does suck a lot. All of these guys over here in this bundle, not going to be buffed by this ability. Only the guys in this corner right here. Now, there's a lot of them, so they might still be strong enough here, but that lack of cam detection and stuff... Oh. All right, it wasn't that close, but it's still scary when you see all the explosions going on, like you don't know exactly what's happening. All right, we're going to go for an early Megamon. I'm going to go for just straight up 5 insta-kills, so we're going to use this ability over here. I got some money, dude. I got to spend it. Another one of these guys. I just want the popping power, so we're going to go for the top paths. And if I don't have to use this ability, I won't. I'm going to try without the first time. And I can build another ship. Oh, as soon as I get the money, I'm going to pay it. A lot of explosions. A lot of mobs getting to the very, very back here. Oh, I probably should have used that ability. Holy crap. I'm scared. I'm really scared. My heart is racing. Okay, so here's the issue. Let's talk it out real quick. I've got some money. We have to think, not only can we beat round 98, but can we come out of round 98 with enough abilities to beat round 99? Because round 99 is not easy. And like I said, she's not going to be level 19. Not at all. So, I could spend the 2K on her. And then I need 23,000 to make this happen. And even with some extra experience that we get from this, is probably still going to be like 15K or something like that. That means I can't buy anything this round. I don't think that's the right choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another Buccaneer over on this side. Again, I don't love it, but getting that naval tactics here could be clutch. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it early. An early naval tactics, and then let all of my abilities kind of come in at the later part of the game. Maybe I'll just bust a nut right at the very get-go and just hope that the rest of my stuff can kind of deal with it. I don't know. Sure, why the heck not? Let's bust them. All right, let's kill some of this crap. We're going to mega mine this stuff right from the get-go. Do this, kill another thing, and use our ability here. Let's see how we're going to do. I'm assuming pretty good. But I also don't want to do too good here. Because if these guys get popped too quickly, and around 99 comes up but I have no abilities, that's also a bad thing. All those oh my gods are dead already. That's cool. I need this ability back, though. I really do. Now, here's the cool thing. If I need to restart here, I could bust less of a nut. You know? I could be like the squirrel in Ice Age and never get my nut off. All right? But I don't know if I want that to happen. So here we go. Naval Tactics is not going to be back. All right, we're going to blow it right from the get-go. If it seems like being a little bit too safe, that is a possibility. I completely understand why you're thinking, Chris, you're being too ridiculous here. There's no freaking way that you're going to lose to round 99. Of course you're going to beat it. You've got a very powerful team here. But you know what sucks? Not only do I have to play this over again and actually get this far, I actually have to do it again very, very well. Because I had to play smart, I had to be efficient, I had to micro, I had to do things. And all of that combined together means I could lose over and over and over again. Suck it up. Never actually... Oh my god, the balloons got really far here. Again, kind of weird. But we have to time it right. One thing that I could try is I can try no Megamind. And do everything else. And I still will go for these guys in the back, and maybe just enough of these guys insta-killing things will be enough for us. I got a lot of them. You know? Here we go, another insta-kill. There's just so many balloons, dude. Like, I don't like that they're getting so far back here, and there's a lot of reinforced Moabs and everything coming in. Oh, we ain't popping that. There's no way. Look at this. Look at this grouping here. Okay, this time around, I again will pop it all, but the question is, will I get my ability back in time? And the answer is no. I will not get this ability back in time. I will get some of these abilities back in time, and that's 3 plus 4. That's about 7. Can I pop 2 of them without? I don't frickin' know. I'm too afraid, guys. I'm too afraid. I don't want... I gotta do one more try. One more try. Nah, screw it. We're going for it. We're going for it. I'm risking it for the biscuit. I'm risking it for the biscuits. I got a Megamind on top of it all. I'm going to try without using the Megamind, though, if at all possible. So we go. Here's the first 3 dead, and I got 7 of them. Oh, I risked it, and the biscuit was totally, totally worth it, because I got a Megamind ready for the beginning of the bad on round 100, but I don't have my Power Lord yet. I don't have my Power Lord ability. I want this ability to come back before I pop the bad, otherwise these Oh My Gods might end up being an issue. So I got 3 insta-kills here ready for DDTs as soon as this guy pops out. We will use this ability a little on the early side here. Pirate Lord is going to be up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I was a little slow on that. One's Oh My God's dead. Insta-killing some Moabs. Blow it all up. And we freaking done it. Boats only. Chimps plus. And believe it or not, on our first try. That's not how these usually go down. Usually I'm playing these like 5, 7, 10 times and keep losing and losing and losing. But no, Buccaneers actually come through for us. Wow. I like to think that I played it really well and I played it really smart. We went in sandbox, we would test things out, make sure we're doing the right things, use our abilities right. We're a little safe, a little bit too safe, but safe enough to make it happen. And that's where this is all at, my friends. So if you guys want to press the like button for me, that'd be fan-frickin-tastic. Subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't noticed, we're so close to 750K. In fact, by the time this video comes out, we might have actually reached it. So thank you guys for joining my 750,000 club. And hopefully we can make it to 1 million. Hopefully we can make it to 1 million. Help me out. If you guys want to help me out, that'd be fantastic. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.